What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Bear Down Daily. I'm here today with Lohgan Bottjer. Thanks so much for joining me today, dude.
Yes, sir.
Let me just get started. How did you get into the sport of football?
So I started playing football. Actually, it was here in Arizona. I lived here when I was young, but I started playing football when I was about six. Um, I played for like little league football, and then ever since then, I kind of fell in love with it. I've always played since then. I played middle school. I played high school ball. I knew from a young age I wanted to play college ball. I wanted to play Division I football, obviously, and that's where I'm at today, which is a great opportunity. But I'm just blessed to be in the opportunity that I am now, and just not take it for granted. But yeah, it's been a long journey, and I fell in love with it at a very young age. I'm just very excited to have this opportunity, and that's very grateful for it. So
Yeah, that's awesome. Take us through that journey. Like, how did your whole recruitment process go?
yeah, so um, I played I played at two different high schools. I played at Florence High School, which is like a smaller school for my first 2 years of high school. And then I transferred to Lyman High School, which is also a small school. I got two state championships while I was there, and I did my thing. And then I'm gonna be honest, after my senior year of high school, I was kind of like burnt out a little bit, so I took a gap year, and kind of just worked. And then this last spring of 26, I went to Coffeyville. I was only there for that one semester, but I got some good film out and got a lot of coaches texting me and stuff. And then I actually went to a football camp probably a month and a half ago.
Hmm.
It was actually NAU camp up in Flagstaff, and the first day I ended up running a 4.38 40 at 210 pounds. And so my recruiter texted the coaches at U of A because that's a school I've obviously been very interested in for a while, and they came out to the second day and watched me, and I ran that 4.38 again and did good at everything. And so coach offered me, and it took me a few weeks to process everything. It was kind of surreal, to be honest. I wasn't really expecting that. I think God had big things in store for me, so that was a big blessing. But it took a few weeks for me to process it and talk to my parents and my coaches and everything about it, and decided to commit here. And so, yeah, I mean, it's been a long journey, different roadblocks and different things I had to go through, like different than the average person. But I mean, we're all here in the same spot, so I think it worked out, and I'm very excited for it.
Yeah, What was that moment like for you when you got offered that moment you've been working for your entire life? Like, how could you even process that?
Um, I was kind of in shock. I was very excited, but it was like it took me a while to process it. When I was on my flight back home to Colorado, it kind of hit me. I started talking to my parents about it, and I started getting a little teary eyed, and it started to hit me like all at once. But it was a lot more than I probably ever imagined. Obviously, you dream of this as a kid, and so when it actually happens, it's something special. Um, and so it took me a little bit of time to process it, but like I said, God had bigger things in store for me than I even knew, and so all those sacrifices and hard days worked off for this moment. And obviously, I have a lot more of those to get where I want to be. But yeah, it was a big blessing, and I'm very excited for this opportunity.
So when did you get to Tucson then?
I got to Tucson yesterday,
Yesterday?
actually. Yeah, so I left at midnight on the
Ooh.
31st. Drove 12 hours here. Got all my stuff unpacked into my apartment, and I was up for like 34 hours straight. It was a very long day, but I'm all moved in now, and I'm very excited. Obviously, I got some onboarding stuff to do tomorrow, and then fall camp starts Tuesday. But yeah, I'm all moved in. It's been a process, but I'm very excited for it, and yeah.
That moment when you moved in and you sat down after everything was in and you were like, I made it. How did that moment feel?
Uh, it was exciting. I have a lot of family here, and they all congratulated me about it. And so once I settled in and really like got done with all that whole process of moving in and get everything unpacked, it allowed me to actually really think about the reason why I'm here and look at everything and write about it. And so it's been amazing. I haven't really had a whole lot of time to really process it. Obviously, I did before I came here, but once I got here and got everything unpacked, I started to actually realize why I'm here and the opportunity I really do have. So it's very exciting.
Do you have any like personal goals like going into fall camp, going into the season?
I mean, coming in as a young guy, obviously you have a lot of stuff on your shoulders and a lot of things that you're thinking about and worrying about. I'm really just looking forward to an opportunity to show myself. Obviously, I think we have four senior running backs this year, so I'll have a lot of guidance and a lot of knowledge given to me to put me in hopefully a great position next year. I think this year, coach wants me to focus on special teams. To travel this year, obviously, because we have some seniors in the running back room right now. But I think it's going to set me up for a great opportunity next year to play running back, obviously. But I mean, my focus this year is just to understand the playbook, understand how everything works, so that I can be ready for next year to be in the position I need to be to do my thing.
Yeah, no, it's a great opportunity and you just got to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
So, like your style of running, would you say you like model it after anybody or are you kind of just your own thing?
Um, I grew up watching Christian McCaffrey. He's actually from Colorado. My dad actually had a connection with him when I was young, so I never really met him, but I had a connection. I always looked out looked at him as a mentor almost, modeled my game after him. He's obviously very explosive, and that's what I try to focus on is being explosive. I think that's very important. Um, I do think my game is different from a lot of other running backs in the league. Um, but if I would say anybody, it would definitely be McCaffrey.
Yeah, no, that's a great person to model after. Is there anything like going into Tuesday that you really want to improve in your game?
Um, I do believe I am very explosive. Obviously, I might see a new world in that once I show up. Um, I do want to become more explosive. I also want to become more shifty. I am a little tight in my hips, but I've been working on that the past 6 months. So I'm excited to see what that progress or all that work I've been doing on my hips is going to come to. But I do want to be more shifty. I think that's very important. Especially being at 6'2", it's a little different being shifty and quick like that compared to the short guys. So if I can work on that and be explosive and shifty at the same time, I think it'll improve my game and help me a lot to be where I need to be in the next year.
Yeah, that's great. When you do get the chance to step on the field for the first time against Big 12 competition, how are you going to feel?
Um, I was thinking about that. It's hard for me to put myself in those shoes. I think once I walk on the field for the first time at NAU this season, it'll be definitely surreal. I'm sure I'll be a little nervous, but I'm sure like after whenever my first play is, whenever that comes, it'll kind of settle down. I know. I mean, even in high school, I would get nervous with only few hundred people there, but it's like after that first play, everything kind of goes away and everything's blacked out almost. It's interesting how it works, but I think I'll be fine. I need to get that first down, that first snap in, and I think I'll be fine.
Yeah, no. Do you have any like personal like long goals for yourself? Like looking over the next 4 years, like where do you want to be 4 years from now?
Um, I mean, I think a lot of the guys probably say the league. I think that's obvious when I would love to play in the league or even play XFL or whatever it is. But um, I do want to play professional football. I do want to leave a mark here, though, at U of A. I don't want to just come here and not. I mean, I feel like I have to be able to put a mark here and do my thing, even to play pro. But I think, like, looking at stats and everything, I do want to be able to have goals. I think goals are very important. So I'll set those goals probably here soon. And stats. I'm sure there's stats I'm gonna want to break. There's gonna be different things that I do want to break so that I mean I have a name for myself here, even if I don't move on. But I think it's very important for me to be in the moment here and not really focus on the pros because obviously when I was young I'd focus on college and playing college ball, but I mean I'm here now and I've thought about that my entire life, so I need to focus on where I'm at and do my thing and break stats, make a name for myself.
Yeah, no, that's a great mindset.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's really just about all I got for you today. Thank you so much for coming on and taking the time to speak with me.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you, man.
Do you have anything to say to the University of Arizona before you step foot on that field on Tuesday?
Just give me an opportunity and I'll show you what I got. I'm very excited and yeah, let's do it. Let's get to work. I know we got fall camp here. Fall camp's a little rough, but we'll get through it and we'll start doing our thing and start getting to work.
Yes, sir. Best of luck to you this season.
Thank you, man.